Yo, y'all know what it is, man. It is 3CP. We back for week three. NFL recap week three. We finna get right into it, man. This time I waited for the Monday night game because my Cowboys played Monday night, so okay. Because I said I've been leaving out the Monday night games or whatever. But anyway, we got the Steelers and the Browns. I didn't get to see much of this game, but I know that uh, Mitch Trubisky is not going to win games if they keep letting this guy start for the Steelers, and the Browns get the win that they need, and they're 2-1. Who knows if they can hold up till Washington gets back? Which is like what 12 weeks he got suspended, so he'll get 4 games. And at that point, if they're on like a streak, like they say they're going on a hot streak, do you even put Deshaun Watson in? Because this guy's got 4 weeks left for the game, and he might have some important games those last 4 weeks. So it's a thing like, do you even let him? But I mean, he got the big contract, so you gotta let him play pretty much. So you wasted your money. But Saints and the Panthers. I know we talk about Baker Mayfield, but Jameis Winston is trash. He's garbage. He but somebody had to win this game, and Baker Mayfield got the win. Finally, at least he got that win, so they can say, well, at least he did beat the Saints. He beat somebody, and that's a division game. So I wasn't too much into this game either. But with McCaffrey and all that, they're decent enough to get wins. The Saints just don't have the quarterback like they had in Drew Brees, and Winston is not that guy. But we're moving on. Texans and the Bears. Um, you can't say much about that game because it's the cheap Texans, and the Texans aren't that great. So the Bears got the win, and it took them with a 3-point win, which is like, okay, you got by about three, but that shows you that the Bears aren't as great as they should be. But we don't expect them from both either of those teams. Chiefs and the Colts. This is a surprise to me because I thought Matty was going to lose the game, but he ended up winning, throwing a clutch, I think touchdown pass or clutch or something like that to win the game. And I'm like, wow, the Chiefs, yeah, they missed Tyreek Hill for sure, but I think they're gonna be fine offensively. They're gonna be fine. They just need to fix a few things. Receivers. They lose one, but they gain a lot of receivers. So I think the offensively receiver they should be good. They don't got the deep threat that Tyreek Hill was. You can see it shows. But Mikael Hardman is he is a deep threat. Like, I mean, he's fast enough to be, but he's not as a good a receiver than Tyreek. If you know what I'm saying. Go to this game right here. Bills and the Dolphins. I just heard about this game. I didn't get to watch all of it. I seen at the end. The Bills really should have won this game. They had a chance. Clock management uh, wasn't. They just mismanaged the clock. Like, cause like he was gonna clock it and kick a field goal, and they probably would have most likely won the game. But you got to hand it to the Dolphins. They are surprising people because like nobody expected the Dolphins to be 3-0. They came back down from a big deficit. Now they've knocked off the hottest team in the NFL, which is the Bills. Um, and then the dude throwing the stuff in the stand, that is hilarious. That's gonna be a meme for real. That's gonna be something. It's gonna be everybody gonna. They were talking that forever. They gonna talk about that forever. So Lions and the Vikings. This one is interesting. The Lions, offensively they look better. Than they've looked before in past. Like, but the Vikings is just a little bit better with Justin Jefferson and stuff. I still don't believe in Kirk Cousins, but they they do what they have to do to get the win. And the Lions dropped the 0-1 and 2, but the way they're playing, I think the Lions might surprise a few teams too. I believe so. Ravens and the Patriots. Matt Jones got hurt or something. Now Lamar's showing them why he need to get paid his money. The dude threw 4 touchdowns, ran for one. What about you? This dude is a quarterback. What else can you say? This should shut everybody up about. Oh, he's just a running back and he does this. The dude just threw 4 touchdowns, so now you can shut up. Bengals and the Jets. It's the Jets. The Jets suck. The Bengals aren't as great as they were last year, but they should be, but the offensive line isn't good. But they get this win, 27-12. I mean, it's what you expect from a genuine. The Jets, the Jets, they're just not good. Uh, this next game, Titans and the Raiders. Raiders are disappointing. 0-3. I mean, you got to at least get one win. They've had chances to win, and like this game right here, the Titans team who don't have receivers. All they got is Derrick Henry and Ryan Tannehill, who don't screw y'all up. All the Titan fans, he's gonna screw y'all over at a crucial moment in a game. I can tell you that right now. A game to get in the playoffs or in the playoffs, if they even make the playoffs. But they need to go Malik Willis like soon and quick. But the Raiders are disappointing because they should not be 0-3 with this guy, Devontae Adams, on their team, the best receiver in the league, as you can say, pretty much. Um, it's not what they expected. Eagles and Commanders. I know everybody's riding the Eagles. Oh, the Eagles are hot, 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 hot. But look who they beat. They've beaten the Commanders now. They played a Lions team the first week, which I mean we knew the Lions we knew what the Lions were last year. Like I said, I did say they are better. They look better offensively, but defensively I don't know. But it's still the Lions. And then I don't know who the other team they beat. I don't know. I think all of them were not. There wasn't over 500 wins, so they were like losing record teams from last year. But they are putting the Jalen Hurts is balling out there. You gotta handle that. They're balling, but I do not believe the Eagles can keep this up. I'm telling you right now they can't. Let's go to the Jaguars and Chargers. I don't know, something's wrong with the Chargers because they are losing games that I've told them they win. So now my pick for a team to go for is kind of not playing out. Because the Jaguars are looking like a good team now. Trevor Lawrence, but I told you Trevor Lawrence just needs some playmakers around him, just some people that can play around him, and he had showed signs that he can be a good quarterback, and he's showing that. And they got 38-10. Like that's a surprising game against the Chargers, who we thought the game would be the other way around. But the Jaguars, they could do something. Now the Rams and the Cardinals. You can't say nothing because Kyler Murray doesn't have Tyreek. I mean, he don't got Devontae Adams. The dude don't got. Not Devontae, but Hopkins, DeAndre Hopkins. You don't have him, but they still should be like they got Hollywood Brown, they got AJ Green, they got enough offense to get wins, right? And they're not getting off to a high start and looking good as they should be. The Rams, Cooper Kupp is still like killing it. I didn't think he could just keep doing it, but he's consistently just being a good receiver. Like he's just one of the top in the league right now. I do not believe the Rams will repeat in a Super Bowl though, or go to the championship game. I do not believe that. Falcons and the Seahawks. It's the Geno Smith is trash. I've said that. The Falcons are a team that blow. I can't believe they won this game because they usually blow the lead and they will end up finding a way to lose. But they found a way to win here, and I don't see how they can turn. I think if I had to pick one team to turn it around, I would go with the Falcons because they got offensively they got Kyle Pitts and they got Dawson or whatever who is the other rookie receiver. So I'm thinking they can turn around defensively. They lost everybody, so really they're not even that great right now defensively. But I think it was just one of those games. It was just two not great, not so great teams going at it. And then Buccaneers and Packers. Brady struggled a whole lot of this game. And the Packers, they only 14 points, but so both of the defenses are playing. These two defenses are like one of the two top defenses, and they ended up showing that it's the defensive game. Brady got the touchdown late and then missed the 2 point conversion, but I just don't know, man. I don't know how good these guys can be because remember Brady don't have none of his receivers, but remember Brady used to do this with bad receivers, so it's like, is Brady to go? Can he do it? I mean, if he can do what he does with when he had Danny Amendola and all those other guys, he should be able to do it now with Cole Beasley and some other nobodies. So I'm trying to see. I don't know because they haven't really looked great. Besides, even the wins they did have against my Cowboys and the other win, the Saints, they didn't. They struggled against the Saints though, like all the way through the fourth quarter till the fight happened. So I don't think the Bucks. I think the Bucks are getting lucky right now, and they're gonna get exposed soon down the road. For that, the Broncos, this game was absolute crazily terrible. It was just so much bad football going on. No team wanted to take over. Russell Wilson kept overthrowing, underthrowing, making stupid stuff decisions. Then Jimmy Garoppolo did the same, just making bad throws. And then they finally get a pick. I believe it was a pick from Jimmy Garoppolo, and they end up getting like a field goal or something and winning the game. But it was a terrible game, really terrible. But last but not least, the Giants and the Cowboys. My Cowboys, y'all said they was done. Do I believe in Cooper Rush? I've seen what he 3-0 as a starter, but I don't believe he starts the whole season that he does he keeps the undefeated streak. And no, he's gonna lose the game. He would not even be close to being undefeated. But he is he just doing what he needs to do. You know, make the throw, and just lead the offense downfield, do whatever. But I don't believe he's a better quarterback than Dak. And I think like the way they won this game, mostly because of defense. Yeah, they got it's 23-16. You thinking about I know Cooper threw one touchdown, and it was a good pass. I can tell you that one-handed catch from CD was even better though. The catch was amazing. I mean, it's a good throw, but the catch was like wow. But I believe like if Dak is still out and they go off and they just if like Cooper Rush lights it up, let's say he throws a 4 touchdown game every game or 3 touchdown games, at least 2 or 3 touchdowns, three, and then okay, maybe we need to see something about this quarterback situation. But him throwing barely 200 and getting a touchdown, that's just normal game managed type. Like it was like remember back when like Ben Roethlisberger first came to the league, he was gonna throw it like 15 to 16, 16 to 20 times a game, and they gonna run the ball, run. That was the identity of their offense. That's kind of what this Cowboys team is when they got Cooper Rush, and they gonna run the ball heavily most, and then just he just needs to make a throw that counts pretty much, and that's what I still think that Dak he should in my time frame I think he give him about 2 weeks. So he's talking about coming back even this Commanders game, but I don't see that happening. But let me know when did your team win? Did your team win? Lose? Did the team disappoint you? Let me know what happened. And we are out of here for week 3 to week 4.